Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up conversion tracking in your Facebook ads. Let's just go to that page now. If you're on your home feed, just go to manage ads and I'll show you the simple way to set this up. Now, the reason you want to use conversion tracking in your campaigns is obviously to understand how well your campaigns are performing, right? So if you can understand that, that's going to give you greater insight into your campaigns and greater confidence in knowing what you can invest in those campaigns. So when we're in the Ads Manager, we click on conversion tracking on the left-hand side, or you can just go to this URL here that I've highlighted, facebook.com/ads/manage/conv-track. Now, some of the uses, no, I know for some time I've been asked about, how do we measure our Facebook ads campaigns? Obviously, we can measure the metrics, but how do we know, what leads and sales are really coming in? So we used to have to use external tracking software for this, but now there is built-in conversion tracking, which it sounds a little bit complicated, and really, if you wanted to go into all the ins and outs of it, it can be. But all you now need to know is that it's in Facebook, and it's really a matter of copy and pasting to set this up the right way. So what we do is once we're at this URL, we're going to sort out what we want to track. So the most obvious one for you guys to start tracking would be leads. So how your ads are converting to email addresses and leads. You want to make sure that that's that's working. So that would be the initial conversion you'd be tracking. And in order to do that, I'll just show you how to set that up. So you might just say it's for a webinar or free gift or whatever. So name it, then select leads, then click on create a pixel because, I set that one up just before. So new webinar leads, just for the sake of this. Then we get a pixel that we need to copy and paste into the head code of any landing page we want to track. Now, when you're using lead pages, this is super simple and you don't have to get too complicated with it. You just click copy, go to your lead pages, go to your, I'll just cancel that to show you, go to your, to edit the page, come in here and go to tracking code, click on that and into the head one, not to the end of body. Head one, just press placed and click OK. And then once you have saved all this, it should say whether it's active or not here in your conversion tracking there. So you'll be able to see which codes are active and which are not. It'll also show you when you go to select this in your ads as well. You can also create a pixel for purchases, or checkouts of a sales page. So in order to make sure that you're tracking the right action, you need to put it on the thank you page of your sales flow. So after people have paid and they get a thank you page, that's where you need to put this code to make sure that you can track sales. And you may remember that in an earlier video in this week's training, I was showing you how we were setting up the custom audiences for Denise's campaign where she was selling a $97 program. Well, just a couple of days later, I can share with you we were tracking the conversions of her, the sale of that on the thank you page of her sales page. So when we go in here to see how those ads performed, we can click on that ad. It's not running now because the offer's finished, but we can go in and see that the custom audience upload to her list, which the data matching only went to 9,400 people out of I think about 20,000. We can see that there were 115 sales of her $97 program. She also had a $400 upsell on that, and she got several of those too. We can only track one conversion item at a time, so it would have been great if we could track both to see the total ROI. But 115 sales of a $97 program is $11,155. And if we look here at what just that ad took in the last couple of days, it was $145. So she was able to invest $145 during this launch and get $11,155 on the front end. She's probably got some back end sales of the $400 program too. So it's pretty impressive. And just to show you where you then use that pixel when you're setting up an ad as well, you go in here, you might choose whatever goal you're doing. Normally it is conversion tracking. Click on, oh, not conversion tracking, page post engagement. Sorry, got conversion tracking on the mind here. You'll be able to then go down to advanced options, and that's where you're going to see your pixels come up here. Choose a pixel, and then you'll have the ones, all the ones that are green are active, and they'll say if they're active or not. So you can just select one of those and make sure it's included to track within that ad. So good luck with that. Start thinking about where you'd like to place that if you've got your landing pages or sales pages organized, and start getting them organized. As always, come over to the Facebook group and ask a question if you're stumped. Otherwise, good luck.